I just want you to focus. Pull me in, pull me closer. Give me that diagnosis. Fill my mind like it's oceans. Just one touch leaves me helpless. On repeat like it's endless. Then she turned to a white dress. Looks so good, damn, you did this, yeah. I just want you to focus on my love. Just focus on my. I just want you to focus on my love. Just focus on my.
Hey Gemini, so I'm Amber Carolyn, and I'm back today with the general reading. We're going to look into your spiritual health, love, and career. If you'd like to book a personal reading from me, head over to ambercarolyn.com. Also, check out my description box, follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Like this video so more people can see it, and subscribe to my channel so you won't miss a reading. Yeah. But we're gonna go ahead and get into it. So at this time, I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle. Feel free to say a prayer, set an intention, whatever it is that you want to get out of this experience. And I'm gonna get started. So for my Gemini folks, spirits, what do you have to say to the Geminis? What do you have to say to the Geminis? Come on now. Come on now. The cards was acting. I didn't like the way they was doing it. Alright, so Gemini. Whew. I definitely do see here where it looks like you guys have really been trying to connect to your ancestors. Yeah. It looks like you guys have been trying to connect with your ancestors. You have really been trying to find your inner guidance. A lot of this has to do with like maybe you guys been creating something, um, or I'm hearing there is a need for you to connect with your ancestors. But you guys have been creating something. There's something that you guys have been creating, or it just is in the mental. This could definitely have to do with like your passion, where you belong in this world, how you want to show up. Ooh, yeah, I definitely do feel like there has been a lot of trials and tribulations or obstacles within your journey this far. And I feel like now you're coming to a point where it does seem like things are making sense, but there is still this uncertainty about which way to go. So I definitely do feel like you are in this space of observation right now. You're really just trying to see what is the best move, or what is, because it's not that, excuse me, hmm, it's not that you guys don't have guidance. Like, you definitely do have guidance. I think it's more so like maybe you guys want to pull more on your gifts, or figure out how to develop them a little bit more, because your ancestors are here. Like, your ancestors are around, they're guiding you, they're telling you which way to go. Your intuition is working. You're listening. Maybe they're not talking to you as much. I could, and I also kind of get this feeling too that maybe you guys are just overthinking it. Um, I think there's a lot of energy in your mental space about where it is that you're going and what it is that's happening, because some of you may feel as though you need that control, or there's a sense of control that you're not truly trying to let up on. And I feel like your ancestors are here to say, hey babes, we're working with you. We're working with you. We heard your prayers, you planted the seeds. I just need you to do your part. Like, we don't like I feel like you're trying to keep all hands on deck because you're scared that something's gonna fly away. You might need it later, but it's like anything that's flying away or flying off the table, especially, it just isn't supposed to be there. So I definitely do think that there's a need for you to mentally relieve yourself um, of what you're putting yourself through. Like, you mentally need to relieve yourself of this anguish that you're in, because it's not helping you. It's actually creating more clutter and stagnation. Like, it's putting you in a space where if you're not procrastinating now, you will be. So there's a need for you to get out of that. Get out of that now. Yeah. Okay. hold on. Tell me more before I even start, because I don't want to. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So some of you know that there is some type of like you could know that there is some type of sudden change that's about to happen. You guys could be tarot readers or you could read tarot. But you guys are aware of the fact that there is a tower moment that is happening, like some great change, some sudden change that is going to bring in collaboration and abundance and celebration. But I feel like you okay, so there's two things. One, you're kind of moving about it too fast, or there's this like the way in which the passion is being directed isn't actually being directed responsibly. So in the terms of like, if I can give you an example, it's like I don't know. Say I can use my idea. Okay, me as an example. So say like I'm an artist, right? And I like to I sometimes busk, right? Which is busking is when you go and sell something on the street. I live in New Orleans, so you go and sell something on the street, and like you just pop up. Like it's like a pop up, and you just sell your stuff on the street. You may make sales, you may not, essentially. And so it would be like if I'm in this energy, right? I like somebody calls me, or I know that there's an event down. Like I don't know anything about the event. I just know that there's an event in New Orleans. I'm gonna go to the French Quarter and just go sell my art, right? There is no plan or rhyme or reasoning, right? It's not that I prepared anything for that event to get people to buy it, or I didn't like sit down and think about any of like there's this lack of planning, or this lack of uh yeah, it's like lack of planning through. There's something about you not um like you'll have a plan, but you're not actually planning through towards the outcome, and that's kind of could be messing you up, or it could just be making you move in a way that is very, it looks flighty but it's not flighty. It's just setting you up for failure. Like you're not setting yourself up for full success when you don't think about all the possible outcomes, and it's not you being down on yourself or thinking about the negative things. It's just really being realistic about what do you have at hand and what you're capable of doing, so that you don't create intentions or goals that aren't accomplishable. I don't know if that's a word, but you know what I'm saying? There's a need for you to be passionate, have your passion, but partner it with maturity. Partner your passion with maturity so that you can make tangible plans, or that you can see the tangible plan of action. Does that make sense? And like you also like, because there's a need for you to have like fun, but also to have clear boundaries in the way that like that you're moving and going towards what you're going towards. So in the sense, it seems like you're waiting on something that you don't need to be waiting on, because it's gonna come regardless. But in the meantime, it's really a good time for you to really start to um take action on your planning, right? Take action on making plans that are going to be more beneficial to you. All right. Well, let's look into your finances, because I kind of feel like that this is what it's touching on. Oh, maybe it's not so much touching on your finances, but love. Okay, all right. Yeah, it has to be love. So, yeah, we have ring, door of opportunity, pig, beware of greed. Somebody is okay, okay, okay. All right. Can we slow down? Thank you. All right, let's tell them what I'm seeing. So, what I am seeing is Okay, so this could be in your finance, not your finances. I keep saying your finances, but this could be in your relationship sector. It definitely does feel like you've been communicating or really trying to see like, okay, God, when is this gonna happen? I know the love of my life is coming, and I know it's gonna be a celebration, but when is it gonna happen? And I feel like you're moving immaturely because it's almost like this mindset that you're holding isn't actually leaving space for you to set clear boundaries because you're so thinking of it like it's so much energy um on like when it's gonna happen. Is it this person? Is it gonna happen? Is it, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like there's a need for you to back up. Like there, even like here with this pig, beware of greed. Maybe you guys, some of you guys could have a lot of options at this time, and this is kind of hinting on like be mindful of how you're engaging or giving out your energy because I feel like some people are here, like some people are bills, and some people are blessings, and some people are like bills. Like some people are, not everybody that is approaching you at this time um is aiding to this massive transformation. I feel like you know that, but I feel like there's a need for you to hear it again, because there is a need for you to like yeah, there's a lot of options around, but there's also a need for you to use your discernment. And when I say use your discernment, it's not just being aware that this person might not be it, but like once you recognize like that this person isn't, like this isn't it, we need to move away. Like don't keep engaging in that energy. Like just because they talk to you doesn't mean you have to talk to them. More of energy, it's more of like recognize where this shit ain't working, right? And if it ain't working, you need to leave it where you left it at. Don't keep trying to pick it up and talk to it. Don't keep trying to figure it out. And if you got the inclination or the revelation that this ain't for you, move on. Okay? Because your option is here, but what they're saying is like your lover is here. And your ancestors, they're guiding you to him or them. And but the problem that is being put into this scenario is you, because you're putting yourself in the middle of the bullseye when you're already the target. Like, is that making sense? Like, it's like you trying to be the arrow when you the board. It's not gonna work out. Like you need, like it's like trust that the universe said they gonna give you what they like. They said that they gonna come through for you. The universe said that they're gonna bring you a love. The universe said that they're gonna bring you a life of abundance, ease, soft girl, whatever. There is a need for you to trust that and focus on you and what it is that you got going on, which is probably solidifying these boundaries and not being so immature or hasty in your movement when it comes to your relationships. Learning how to have discernment so that you can see what the true offer is rather than focusing on, oh, is this the person that's loving on me, or is this the person that has a crush on me, or is this the person that's going to be coming in? Like, yes, the opportunity is here, but there is this decorum that you need to hold so that you don't miss out on actually seeing its value and being able to appreciate it. Does that make sense? Like I just feel like there's an like you overthinking. You putting yourself too into it. And it's like you trying to look at everything coming and going out the door when it's like you already got your ancestors already got a doorman. So now it's two people at the door looking to see what's coming out. But then what actually needs, like the work that actually needs to be done, it's being left unattended. So there's a need because you're gonna be receiving this gift, but you definitely have to deal with like your attachments, habits, limiting beliefs, ideals, um, restrictions, etc. If you want to reap the true benefit of it, because I feel like it's not just a person that you're asking for, it's more of an experience. And if you're asking for the experience, then you're actually going to be like you actually have to be present in order to uh like like enjoy it or experience it. You have to be present to enjoy the experience. Yeah, there is gonna be this because it keeps coming out. There is gonna be a new counterpart coming in, and there is gonna be this new sense of order that is coming in. But I feel like there's this sense, like there's an acceptance that needs to happen from you in order for it to truly be accepted with ease. Love. I'm gonna hold them back, get your mood right. Yeah, forgiving and learning. See, I feel like you're also in this space of forgiving and learning, forgiving yourself for what it is that you don't know, and I feel like you're also learning, um, learning healthy ways to interact in a relationship. You are very attractive at this time, and I also think this is like being mindful of your words and the conversations that you're having with yourself because you are more powerful than you believe at this time. um and so you are attracting um a lot right now, and there's that's why it's a need for you to be vigilant. Your ancestors are around. I think it's more like if you're feeling like it's too much going on in your head. I'm seeing a journal, so somebody should journal. If you're feeling like your thoughts are being overwhelmed, or if you just can't stop thinking about it, or you just don't have any other way uh, to get it out of your head, write it down. Like just write everything that you're feeling down, just so that you can just release it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you are attracting, and your ancestors are like they're this person is coming in, they're here, but you also have like some codependency issues. And I don't think this is like, oh, you feel as though you need another person, but this has a lot to do with the fact of like you not having control and you having little belief in people, um, that can hinder you if you don't deal with it. And so I feel like your ancestors are kind of like making you deal with that right now. And so this is a very good time for introspection. If you find that you're worrying about other people, other situations, other things, this is a time for you to really introspect and figure out where is the mirror, right? So you have an idea or a projection or a thought or an opinion about something. So where is that mirror actually kind of showing you where where that opinion is really assigning to something that you do or something that you've been through, and why is it showing up now? There's a need for you to go into that. Yeah, Taurus, because you really need to be very practical in your movements. This isn't for time for you to like try to move fast or anything. This is a time for you to really, yeah, be wise in your decision making and your actions, and also find new ways to empower yourself, and inspire yourself to accomplish your goals. You're going to get to where you got to go, but I think it's more of so making sure that you are doing the work so that when you finally get it, you're able to enjoy it and you don't feel like you were tricked. So this is like finding the truth behind it all so that you can have understanding in the future. I think your ancestors in this very moment are they're trying to, like you are seeking, but they also are trying to deliver you the truth so that you can have understanding and know how to move forward with this information, in the future. And this has a lot to do with your boundaries with yourself, the independence that you give yourself, and what you believe is worth your submission. Also here, because I'm like, y'all ain't even say I pulled twice for the damn career. Y'all ain't say nothing. But they just gave me some messages. For your career, there is gonna be some new opportunities coming in. For your career, I'm seeing that you're working on something. There is something that you're working on. I don't know if you're actually like working on it with the intention to make this your career, but it's a project. It's something creative that you're putting yourself into or that you're indulging into. And it's like your ancestors are asking you to continue to focus on that because that's actually going to be your new career field. So if you think that you're about to get a job working for someone else, that might not be the case, especially if you are an entrepreneur or if you are an artist. You might not find the job from someone else. Instead, you might end up going in business because I see clients. So I see like instead of you getting a paycheck from someone else, you're going to be having clients and getting paid from clients. So if you're focusing on or worrying about money and what's going on in your career field, there are new opportunities opening. And I feel like for some of you or a lot of you, the opportunity that is opening is coming in a way of by way of clients and by way of you having sovereignty or an autonomy over your work field rather than working for someone else. We're gonna pull some charms. We're gonna pull some charms to get some final messages for you guys. I'm gonna hold them up. Ooh, we got the sunflower. Yeah. So you guys are growing. This used to be one of my earrings, but it broke, and I bought another pair. But you guys are glowing and flowing, and also too sunflowers. Because they have sunflower seeds, may make me think about sunflower seeds. I think you guys are attracting your tribe. Bananas hair is everywhere. You guys are attracting your tribe. You guys are definitely attracting your tribe. And then here with the yellow evil eye, I'm also seeing here where you guys your solar plexus is shining right now. You guys really stepping into your creativity, really stepping into your confidence, creating confidently, kind of being seen unapologetically, learning how to water yourself in your garden is going to be very important this time, during this time, like learning how to water yourself. Also, your divinity, trusting in your divinity. Ooh, trusting in the light source, the life source. Trusting that your prayers are being heard because they are. And also, too, trusting that you're being protected. Your ancestors are protecting you. If you feel like your ancestors haven't been answering you or they haven't been saying anything or they're working, babes. They listen and they hear you. And um they are making sure that everything is happening well. It's just that maybe they're not giving you the communication that you feel as though you want at this time because you don't actually need it. So, really do some reflection on what it is that you're actually asking from your ancestors and how they're actually showing up. And I feel like you'll realize that they're filling more voids than you are being considerate of at this very moment. And also too here with this buzz, I feel like you guys will be traveling soon. Some of you may be going to London or the UK. Fun. But it also is like this is traveling. This is movement forward. You guys are moving forward in your life, moving forward in your love life, in your career. There is movement forward. I feel like stop being so harsh on yourself and just allow things to flow. Find your flow as best as you can because within your flow is where you have perfect discernment. Okay? So release expectations and do your work so that all your blessings can come in with ease. All right? Okay, Gemini. That's all of the messages that I have for you right now. Definitely let me know how they resonated down in the comments. If you like this video and subscribe to my channel for more. If you feel like this message resonated for like with a friend or a cousin or aunt, sister, definitely share it with them. If you want specificities or get deeper and get message specifically for you, book a reading at ambercaroline.com and also check me out on Instagram and TikTok for all the other cool things that I have going on. Thank you so much for spending time here with me. I hope to see you on my next video. I'm sending you all peace, love, and light. And check out your other placements for more.